Hey guys, my name is Adam and welcome back to Flip Room. Pretty much new around here. I'm a part-time eBay reseller, so I buy from car boots, charity shops, wholesale and Vinted, and I sell all those items back onto eBay. That is my part-time business model. Now today, I'm going to be sourcing predominantly on Vinted, and I thought what I do is I'll show you exactly what I do. So I'm going to be screen recording every single time that I log on to Vinted today to try and source some stock. My last YouTube video on the Vinted done quite well. You guys seem to enjoy it, so I thought I'd make a follow-up and really add some more context behind that, some actual like real practical examples of where I'm using those hints and tips, and hopefully you guys can use some of those in your own sourcing as well within Vinted and just apply it to kind of your own category. That's the idea. So we're going to jump into some live screen recordings now, and I'm going to be doing a voiceover to kind of tell you guys my my metrics, my safe searches, what I'm looking for when I decide to buy, or more importantly, when I decide to pass on an item. So yeah, let's get into screen recordings. If you can, just leave me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell to be notified every time that I upload a new YouTube video, and let's get into the screen recordings. Hey guys, and welcome to the voiceover. So here we go, logging in for the first time. I'm going to first of all hit Nike trainers. You can see all my saved searches here. Always swiping down from the top to see if we can catch any new listings. Taking a quick scroll down, there were some Nike React Visions there, but too pricey. Some Nike Vapor Max there on the left, the pink ones, but again a bit too pricey at £10 or £12, so we move on. Going to take a look now at Adidas. Sometimes it doesn't show you if there's any new recent searches, so sometimes there's no actual like plus new number next to it. You just need to go into it, swipe down, and you might catch a new listing. Taking a scroll through here, nothing is jumping out at me, so again we jump out. We're now back into a new search. Again, same methodology, straight into Nike trainers. These, I thought this may have been some Nike Pegasus, but not. So can we move on? What are these? Some Nike Air Max. Again, small size, move on. Look at these. These may be some, I thought they may be Stefan Janoski's. The gum soles always help, but they're not. Just again, a basic model. So again, move on. You'll see a theme of this, that I pass on a lot of items. It's really important to really cherry pick what you're looking at. Some Air Max sequence, I believe. Again, quite basic model. So again, move on. Again, next into Adidas. Take and scroll down. See if anything jumps out at me. Jump into Hoka. Hoka's a great brand. New listing. Straight away you can tell there's some damage there on the back heel fabric. I try and zoom in to show you. Any type of damage I pass. Keen, another phenomenal brand. These look to be some type of walking trainer. Some okay tread. Yeah, seems fairly basic. £12, not going to interest me. Recently listed. I might make a cheekier offer here. I'll go in low at £8. Another new search. Again, same methodology. Nike trainers. Scroll from the top. Some Nike Air Max pink 97s. £8. This is a brand new user. No reviews yet. Just trying to look at the sole to see the tread. It looks really like almost like not worn right. So it looks like it's almost maybe worn a few times potentially. Looks in really nice condition. I've got one photo to go on here though, and it's free shipping. So brand new, under a minute. I'm going to buy these. Sometimes with the free shipping, it's when it's a brand new user that hasn't listed before, they'll give them an offer of free shipping to the buyer. So sometimes you can catch some free shippings, which will really help make a decision for you. Next up, we've got some, these look to be some Nike Air Force One Pixels, I believe. Like a brown beige suede, but the suede looks fairly beat. So again, we move on. Some Air Jordans. There's a lot of fakes these around, and be careful. Nice colorway. Everything seems to be okay in these photos. The logo checks out so far as well. So far so good, but then when you zoom in, you can see some damage to the bottom sole. Again, pass, move on. Here we are again. Looks like some fake Vapor Max here. Fake. Move on. And again, you get to know this with your own category, right? What to look for, what not to look for. I'm just showing you here specifically, mainly for Nike trainers. Again, you can see all my safe searches here. If you want to copy those, you can. Don't pick up too much Adidas. I don't know enough about this brand compared to Nike. However, it's always good to learn what these, what they may be. Gazelle, sorry, it's moved on. Merrell is another phenomenal brand. Got some Hydro Mocs there on the right, and then some new kind of like these brown sandals here. Done really well with these over the summer. So they want £10. Again, no reviews, free shipping. Really good condition by the looks of it. So what I'm going to do here is jump across to my eBay in a minute. I've sold these multiple times in the past. Let's go to my solds and just double check what my sold price was roughly on these. Such a Merrell. You can see I sell these quite often. You've got some sandals there, £30. More sandals, £30. Looking at that specific type of sandal, again, about £30. So this will be free shipping plus the 120 fee, so £11.20. I'll go and buy those. Nike trainers, Air Max 270s, £10, size 5. Looks okay. I'm not going to take the risk though, too small of a size. Traditionally, I try and look for anything above size 6 or size 7. Some Nike Air Max 90s here. Again, looks really good condition, really good sole. But size 5.5, so we leave it and move on. Some Vapor Max here again. Again, can't quite understand if that's real or not, so I just pass and move on. Again, searching Adidas. See some specials here. Really good model of Adidas. Try and look at the back, bottom sole to see if there's any wear. You can see some wear there on the interlace, which is traditionally a case that's been fairly worn. Again, some worn, and the sole, you can see there the sole's absolutely beat. Pass, move on. Again, refreshing Nike trainers. New listing here, new search. What's at the top right? Looks to be some Nike Daybreaks potentially. Good size, £10. Not really feeling it, move on. I can see some Air Force Ones here. I want to go back into these just to show you straight away. Missing sole. Pass, move on. Bits and blazers there. Blazers are okay, but you need to get them for very cheap. I saw there was one on Hoka, but it's the same one as before. Again, move on. You probably see Mafine here that I searched predominantly the same brands over and over again. And sometimes some of the other brands will pop up. Just going to look at Brooks quickly. Really nice running model or trainer. You can see some wear there straight away. The top fabric, again, pass, move on. Another new search. Interestingly, the two ones that I saved earlier have both been sold, which shows that we're looking at the right things. You can see how many new listings there are. 85, right, from the time I last checked. Now checking Solomon. Solomon is, again, another phenomenal brand. But straight away, the Gore-Tex. Gore-Tex is really key. It can really help drive the value. But you can see that the sole there, the bottom right, is heavily worn. Again, I'm going to pass, move on. Jumping back into Nike trainers, again, swiping from the top. Take and scroll down here. These look interesting. Air Force One mids, look good condition. Just it comes with the box as well. That's good. Just check the description. Marked on sole. I don't see any marks. Looks really good tread. Just needs a wipe over. £10. these triple black versions just sell so quickly for me, and they come with the box, really minimal creasing. I'm going to buy these. I'm not even going to attempt an offer. Happy with those. They just need to wipe over. They look in really good condition. Yeah, go ahead, buy. Those are my two favourites from today. Again, not too keen on those anyway, so it's fine. Leave them there for the time being. Again, new search. Scroll from the top. Let's have a look. What are these? Internationalists? I'm not too sure. Not jumping out at me. Move on. Thought they may be Air Force Ones, but I think they may be low vision. So again, move on. These are Air Force Ones, but £6.5, £12. No, move on. There are some really good deals here if you're buying from yourself, but not if you're looking to buy to resell. Some good tread on the sole. Something doesn't quite feel right here though. I only worn once, but ripped the back. Let's go back and check that. You can see that the plastic strap at the back is ripped. Again, pass, move on. Another new search. I think in total we had about 13 searches throughout today, all about a minute apiece. So about 13 minutes spent searching throughout the day. Air Force Ones here. Okay size, but straight away you can see the yellow soles. Quite hard to get back to pure white, and will impact the value quite a bit. So again, pass, move on. You'll hear that phrase a lot. It's important. Again, just kind of looking back through Adidas, trying to expand my knowledge. I know a few good models, but I'm looking to expand into that brand a bit more. Back into Nike here. They renews. Didn't really jump out at me. Again, React Visions do really well with these, but £10, bit pricey. Not enough profit margin to be made on those. I'll just hit favourite for now. Might like to send them a low ball offer. You can see the time on the top left. It's sporadic through the day. Whenever I get to a couple of minutes, I'll just jump on. Some Air Force Ones here. I'm not sure if they're like custom colorway or not. I can't quite get a feel for the authenticity. Bought from previous seller, never worn. Pass, move on. Sometimes you need to go with your gut. Some Nike Air Force Ones here, size 5, really good condition. These sell really, really quickly for me. I'm just trying to look at the back heel fabric here. Look in really good condition. Looks like it's been cleaned as well, which saves me a job. Just checking the back sole. Nothing. Again, just taking another final look. These look good. I'm going to buy these. £8, size 5. These probably sell easily for around £30 to £35 on eBay. Checking back in here to Keen. They look to be a really basic model of slip-on shoes. Pass on those. Back into Merrill. Again, can have some slip-on shoes. Looks fairly basic. Little stain there at the back. Going to pass on those, move on. Again, searching here, Adidas. Later in the day, again, another new search. You can see how many times I'm dipping in and out. It's important just to dip in and out rather than being on here consistently, because you need to try and hit those new listings. Again, some Nike, Nike React renews. Size 7, £10 move. Some Air Force One Velcros again. Small size. You need to be really mindful of the small sizes there. Move on. These really interested me. Some Stefan Janoskis. Look like some almost like fur lining as well. I think I passed on these, but in hindsight, I maybe should have bought these at £10. I think there's some profit in that. Some Air Max 270s. You can see a hole straight away in the mesh fabric. I wonder if they'd noticed that in the description. They do, to be fair, but sometimes they don't. So that's why you need to do your own checks and balances before you make any purchases. basic model of Force 1 trainers there. Move on. Later in the evening now. Blower. This is interesting. Really good brand. £1. What's this about? Satisfactory. Oh, look. The sole is falling off of them. Oh, that's a shame. Lower is a great brand. I bought these recently. Sole's falling off. It's just a shame. Tempting to sell these on. Yeah. Rather than put it to land for why not? Why not someone try and make use of those? It's £1 as well. I mean, what's really interesting with that one there is I remembered what Tech and Sports once said, just because something's free, or was in this case practically free, doesn't necessarily mean you need to buy it, because I won't have the time to go and resell those. Now, someone may have the time to buy those, with the shipping, etc., for about £5, and go and resell them for maybe £20-25, and there probably will be a bit of profit in that for you. But for me personally, it's the time and the effort involved. I don't have the time and effort. I go back in because I can't help myself. But yeah, I don't buy these just because something is practically free. Doesn't necessarily mean you need to buy them.